This is the coolest thing ever. So Nat, one of the members of the community that goes by Adamantium, accidentally created a brand new way to play this deck that everyone thought was solved. Now, the Forest Guard subset normally works by generating as many of these things called forest counters on turn 1 and turn 2 as they can, because those are the resources that allow them to activate their effects and play the game. The problem is the card that generates those counters, Selenus, has a clause in his effect which states that when the turn ends, you either have to remove all of the counters or destroy him. Now, the standard way to play the deck has been to use Selenus to generate as many counters as you can on a given turn, and then finding a way to cheat the destruction effect either by protecting him somehow or getting him back onto the field after he blows up. Now, what Nat did is she introduced an entirely new concept, which was completely accidental, mind you, but what if instead of trying to protect Selenus at the end of each turn, you just spend all of the counters that you've generated before the turn ends so that he has nothing to remove and doesn't self-destruct? It sounds simple, but in practice it's quite a skillful solution. You see, by not knowing the standard line of play, she had to look at the tools that she had in a completely different way than I had intended when designing them. Only a few cards have efficient ways to spend those counters in the early game, and so you need an almost perfect combination to make this work. The version that she made needed to be refined afterwards, but the core concept was so interesting and it made me so happy because there are so many ways that this game can be played, and we're so far from solving the whole thing, and I love that. I think it's so cool that she found this out. The strategy was named after her, and there's a whole video on the channel dedicated to explaining how it works, and if you're interested in leaving your mark on a growing community in a similar way, leave a like, subscribe, and consider giving the game a try sometime. We've got our Discord linked in the description below if you've got any questions at all. Have a great day.